I'm just out here experimenting with this puppy pen. I've never done this before. Yesterday was the first time where I've kind of let Dino use this pen just as an outdoor temporary enclosure, just to get some sunlight on warm sunny days. Right now I've got the I'm treating the pool right now. We were gone for a week and it got green, but I'm just letting him get some water here with this water hose. He's got some deep substrate there if he wants to get in that. Cinder block, just some stuff to crawl through. He was crawling through that a second ago. He's just kind of deciding if he wants to sunbathe or go over to the water, and then he comes back. He likes showers, but you know, it's hot out here today. The sun's really beaming down. I was like, you know what, this is a great way to let him get some natural UV without me having to worry about, you know, walking him on a leash or anything. He's pretty good. He's not going to really take off. When he was younger, he did try to run, but I just don't want to, you know, let him get loose. And I'm sitting here watching him, but this is just a good way to give him a chance to hang out outside. Still has some space. This pen's pretty big. It's for the puppies that I had when I whelped my last litter. But I was like, you know what, this is great for him also. He's walking on that cool crete. It doesn't get real hot. It's made where, you know, people can walk around the pool without burning their feet. But it is still hot out here today. So he's got shade. The way I've got that log positioned and sandwiched between that container and that cinder block. If he wanted to get some shade, he could, but obviously he's going to soak up some of that natural UV as much as he can. He's already taken a little shower, so he's just soaking it up. But yeah, cool idea. Thought I'd share it with you. Something simple. I got this pen on Amazon for like 30 bucks maybe. Just an old cinder block I've got, a log from a tree we cut down. Oh, now he's pooping. But yeah, and I've got plenty of containers for where I used to keep snakes that outgrew the containers and stuff. So I just made a little ramp in and out so he can get in and out if he wanted to burrow. But I think he's gonna just enjoy the sun. Now I need to wash his mess up for you. But that's Tegu. That's my boy Dino. He's 2 years old. He's a tribrid Tegu, which basically means he's a three-way mix of a Argentine black and white mixed with a blue Tegu mixed with a red Tegu. There's different percentages there. Obviously he's not very red, but he actually has a decent bit of red in his line. It's just the three-way mix is only gonna, it's not gonna come out with any one color based on that. But he's pretty cool. Got him from a breeder in North Carolina 2 years ago when he was only 6 weeks old when we brought him home. Scott Spellman. And he's been doing great. He was a little flighty at first. You know, it takes time to really socialize lizards. They're very smart and intelligent, which is really cool. Because I can literally call him now and he'll come to me. He's actually following me around right now. I'm moving, he's coming to me, but he's got an 8 foot long, 4 feet deep, 2 feet tall enclosure, and he's always burrowed under a substrate. And when I get there, if he's burrowed, I'll call his name, and I might, you know, kind of see his tail sticking up and tap his tail a little bit, but I'll call him. He'll get up and come to me. He's just become comfortable with me. He understands that, hey, I feed him, I take care of him. He likes getting rubbed and stuff. If he's got like excess shed, I'll kind of peel that a little bit for him. But, you know, he really seems to enjoy interaction. more so than, I'm not going to say more than a snake, but he's different. It's a lizard. They're real smart. I mean, he's not a monitor, but tegus are still big lizards. They're pretty smart. It's sad that South Carolina's banned them unless you've been registered and microchipped your tegu. But they're going to make it illegal to where basically if you've got a tegu now, that's fine, but no more buying, selling, or breeding tegus in South Carolina, which means my kids will never be able to enjoy having a pet tegu when they get older, even if they're responsible, just because South Carolina's decided we shouldn't have the right to do that. They're considered tegus as an invasive species, and they think that they could flourish and take over some of the wildlife in this area. I don't know if it's, I honestly don't know if they would survive our winters or not. Possibly, but I mean, they're pretty tough lizards, but you know, they're from, like I said, Argentina, and they're from South America. It snows here sometimes, not often, but you know, we get a lot colder here than it does there. But they are tough lizards, so I can't say they wouldn't 100%, but I don't think they would do well. Obviously, they do okay in Florida, because especially South Florida, not too much different as far as climate-wise, but up here in South Carolina, especially if you're in the upstate or something, I mean, it's a totally different ball game. But anyways, we don't have, you know, we can let our voice be heard and try to press the issue to let legislation understand how important reptiles are to us as keepers. But at the end of the day, it's sad to say, but there's a lot of laws being done right now that are trying to prohibit keeping different reptiles. They're working on some other stuff right now, especially with some venomous, with the thing that recently happened. But all we can do is really go to usart.org and try to get our voice out there, let people understand how serious this is to us. You know, it's a passion, it's a hobby. There's some people, it's their job, it's their business. Like, there's people that do this 100%. This is their way of income, is not just caring for them, but maybe breeding them and different aspects of reptiles. So it's really an industry in itself, and it's an awesome opportunity to learn about animals, break stereotypes and fears from misunderstanding. So it's really a shame that a lot of that's slowly being taken away from us. But anyways, I don't want to get too political here. I'm just saying it's good to speak up. usart.org, check that out. It's usark.org. But yeah, this is my Tegu Dino, enjoying some sunshine. All right, guys.